Hey guys, good morning. Just hopping on to do a morning message. I think I'll do perhaps a power of three. I'll wait and see if anyone wants to come on. Good morning, good day, good frequency. So I got a couple new decks and I just am excited. I feel that after the full moon energy that there's been a huge shift in frequency, like an opening. I feel that we've stepped through an opening within ourselves, of course, and um, there's new frequencies that want to speak. They want to communicate. And that makes sense because I just got two new oracle decks, and the oracle decks are conscious spirit, and that's exactly what I feel we are. We are more conscious. We are more aware. The filter has been dissipating. And this is actually what it feels like we've been through. What I was feeling energetically the past month is lots of opening, lots of activation in the seventh chakra, the crown chakra. All right. And then the other deck that I wanted to read from today is, where the heck's the box so I can show you? Mystical Wisdom. So I have Conscious Spirit and Mystical Wisdom, which go hand in hand. So as we become more conscious, we're actually opening up to the mysteries, mystical wisdom, insights. We're activating information, energy, light codes within us that have been perhaps dormant. It is not new information. So this conscious spirit, it's not necessarily new information. It's that we have activated energies, codes, light. They're showing me tons of little like mini portals. With every synapse, with every aha, with every activation, there is a domino effect where it, like a lot of little activations, but they literally are creating portals of information within us, which is the wisdom, ancient wisdom, connections to deeper understandings. All right. So I see like two people out here. If anyone out there wants to let me know if you can hear me okay, I would appreciate it. Comments. I don't see any comments. Okay. Hey Elizabeth, thank you. Is the sound okay? Can you hear me or am I like muffly? I've been having a lot of issues with my sound quality. Good morning, Becky. I can hear you. Okay. It's clear though. I've only got one earbud in because my other one's not working. And every time I have new ones on order, but these things are all muffly too. Thank you, Becky. All right, so I thought that I would do a collective reading first. Just what is the collective? Those watching now and later. What messages do we have from? We've gone through a huge clearing, Spirit is saying, and we always are going through lots of mini clearings in every moment. Every moment in life is an opportunity to recognize and bring something into our awareness, an understanding. And when you have that greater understanding, that aha, that spark, that emergence, that connection with the energy without us, outside of us, it creates an activation. It creates an understanding and an awakening, and it creates these synapses of light within us. We're creating the outside through our own energy, through our own connection, but the outside, the physical world, it's such a blessing because it gives us the opportunity to always be working with ourselves. We don't need to go anywhere than look before us, the energy we are working in. That's so cool. Clear sound, thank you. If you guys don't mind, I never really, I just kind of pop on. If you don't mind sharing out, great. I'll give you a quickie if you share out. If you guys want a personal reading, something more in depth for those watching now or later, I will stick my PayPal up. Post comment. I'll be doing 11/11 readings. All right, let me just see here. Let's put that up here. So a lot of sensitivities, and always full moon energies. And I know that was last week, but we still have that portal opening. There's been a lot of heightened sensitivities, a lot of releasing and crying. And I know the energies usually do that, but this time it has really brought us to a super heightened frequency. It's a finer tuning, they said, a finer tuning. This past cycle that we've been through has brought us to an even more finer tuning of our divine frequency imprint, that which makes us us, that which makes us unique, that which we came to express, that which the soul came to express, experience in the physical realm. Oops. All right, let me stick that up there. Hold on here, guys. All right. All right. Thank you for sharing, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. All right. So I will be doing personals for 11/11, but I'll give a collective. So you'll get a reading no matter what. And obviously, you guys are the ones creating this message. So there is something here for you, whether you're watching now or later, because energy knows no boundaries, no time. So we're always projecting exactly what we need to hear to continue activating and opening ourselves up to the light within us, to our divinity, to our unique frequency. And we all work together and we all express our divinity in our own individual ways, have our own paths, our own experiences, our own understandings of truth and wisdom within us. And when we see those reflections on the outside, Spirit is saying it gives us perspective. It gives us perspective. It helps to open us up. It helps to create contrast even. So a couple days ago, Spirit spoke about discerning. And in order to properly discern at the highest frequency, we really need to remain kind of neutral. Allow all information in because we're the ones creating it for our ascension, not to judge it, but to allow it and then discern and feel through it. They're saying sift through the energies. Don't deny any of it because it's about incorporating and merging of energies, not separation. God, universal love, it's love, light. It's about unifying, not separating. So they want us to be open about everything before us, all perceptions, because sometimes we actually block our own discerning by, at an unconscious level, actually judging or ruling out or creating resistance because we were taught that. And it's automatic and we don't even know we're doing it. So allowing all information without judgment, because really all information is neutral. It's the labels, the definitions, the judgment, what we receive from our outside is actually determined by us, how we perceive it. So try to perceive without judgment. And then we can come to a higher aware conscious discernment within our own individual life, which makes sense with these two decks I have. That's so cool. All right. So let's try this first. We will do a collective. I'm going to do the mystical wisdom first. All right, we'll just see what comes through. 11/11. All right. Oh! All right, so we got this one. I'm not going to look at it until after I pull these. What one was that? And this one. Shoot. And I'll add it to our life purpose. Like what trajectory are we on right now concerning our purpose? And the purpose doesn't necessarily mean a job or career. It just means how we are channeling our energy right now. What archetype or what pathway are we being called to channel and express these new frequencies? And it's not that it's really new. We're just aware of it. Just aware of it. All right. And one more. Do it a power of 3. Power of 3 oracles. Shoot. Spirit is just saying we are the light creating all before us. And it all comes down to how much light do we want to allow? How much light do we want to allow to flow through us? We're creating, we're the projector, our light is flowing through us. How much light do you want to allow? So as we remove the filters and the screens, the preconceived judgments or ideas, definitions, paradigms, we create misconceptions. We have the power to change anything before us to give it a different meaning. So right now, operating at these higher frequencies are communicating in a way that they are wanting us to release and be aware of preconceived notions, perceptions, judgments, ideas, maintaining a neutrality, creating unity and not separation. We're the ones, we have the power to give definition, to label, to define that which we're living, that which is before us. So if you even see something really horrible on the news, you have the power to reconfigure that energy to mean something different to you. Finding the positive, seeing it through the rose-colored glasses. All right. So the first message is, which one is this? All right. I'll put these on. Let's just look. Creative wonderment. Follow your passion. So as I said earlier, we are ascending, and we all already know that, but through our ascension, we're entering this frequency where it is higher frequency. See how this is gold and it's lit up? These stairs are a little bit darker. So she's entering these higher frequencies through her universal unconditional love. She's wearing a pink dress. Pink represents that universal love. The chakra there above the heart chakra of universal unconditional love. So that is automatic. As we attain these higher frequencies, it works symbiotically with unconditional love, the universal love, and it's creating all of this abundance and flowering around us. Just trying to figure out if those are roses or carnations. And anyways, they're pink flowers and they're in full bloom. We are in full bloom of our connection to our divinity. And when it says creative wonderment, you can even see the piano representing artistic, creative energy flowing through music, creating music. So we are really, really ascending to the place in on the stairwell where we are being called to create and allow the openness of our mind, our heart to create new, like things that have not been created before. You might be surprised at what you're drawn to or what you're creating, and it might not necessarily be music, but it's your music. Could be through, they're showing me home decor, even the way you wrap Christmas gifts. It's about being creative and adding your own stamp, your own energy imprint on it. Communicating with spirit. So we have this little telephone right here. The telephone representing communication with your music, which is the creation within you, your heart. Wow, it's beautiful. It's very royal, regal, very beautiful, very ornate. The designs, the statues, the flowers. Follow your passion. So the conscious spirit is saying to follow our passion. And yes, we know that. That is common sense. That's back to basics. But they're saying that following our passion is going to be taking us on a place of wonder, this place that we have not been yet. You might have been an artist or a musician, and all of a sudden you're going to like, zoop, you're going to be stepping up your game, stepping to another level that brings wonder, and that it was always there, but you never saw it in the same way. So you're going to have a different expression, and it's going to bring you wonder and awe, and like, oh my God, how am I doing this? even reading cards or oracles or working in the spiritual community with all these different modalities. Things are going to hit you differently because you are operating in this higher frequency. All right, so that was the conscious spirit. Now I'm going to do mystical wisdom. Let's see how they all tie in together. Celebrate life. Well, that only makes sense. Life is about creative expression, creative wonderment, being at awe, seeing life through the heart of the child. And we all hear that, we all know that, but we're literally going to be living it. It's not just a concept. So here, on the mystical wisdom, we have, I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. Mother Earth representing the physical expression of us. Everything in Mother Earth and Gaia represents us. The roots of the tree going deep into our root chakra, the leaves and the cycles and the turning of colors and day and night, our body going through all of these different cycles, rejuvenating, our skin rejuvenating every, 27 days or something? And just all of our cycles and our capacity to heal and rebalance and align. That's what we're going through, and we're just aligned. This person is aligned to their light and their love, which represents our spirit coming down, merging with the physical, unifying, not separating. These two images are so similar. It's the mergence of our spirit and our physical in alignment with arms wide open. That goes to the intuitive message early on. Observing all with neutrality, not being aware of judgment or separation, but allowing all in order to be all, to activate all. We've got the tiger, the cats representing strength, quickness, the cheetah, fast. I think it's a cheetah or a leopard, I'm not sure. The eagle representing seeing from that higher perception, surrounded by the green portal representing our heart. We got some blue in there representing our tuition, able to discern. And how do we discern? By allowing all wide open. And then the life purpose card is saying protected and safe. You're safe while you change your career. So these passions, following your passions, might create a place of insecurity because you're traveling up a stairwell, a staircase, a new place that you haven't before, but it's going to bring complete fulfillment. So if you're thinking of any kind of change that is heartfelt, following your passions, you might feel a little insecure, and that's normal because you're going to be doing things differently, acting, being in a different environment, exploring different energies. That's all normal. So to feel through it, there's this little frog is standing out, which represents our emotions, our connection to water, feelings, flow, intuition, all of that. So it's saying you are actually creating the protection as well. You are your own earth angel of protection. As you follow your passions, as you follow your, which one is it? As you follow your passions and you open up to all available without judgment, with just being neutral, you're able to actually allow energies to work for you, come to higher frequency discernment as you allow, because you are protected. A lot of times we thought, oh, we got to protect ourselves, create healthy boundaries. That's bad, or that's not good for me, or that's going to lower my vibes, or that's dense energy. When we give up all of that, all of it, and perceive it with more neutrality, we actually transmute the energy to work for us. We actually protect ourselves with these higher frequencies of insight, understanding, wisdom. Whatever we want to define, our protection is creating our own definitions, creating our own labels, not being sunk into old collective energy that we have outgrown. We have used it enough. So it's about taking the same reflection but defining it with these higher frequencies of energy. Hey Kim, thank you. Good morning. Very beautiful. And then as we do that and don't judge and redefine and allow our frequency to define the projection, that we are projecting, our outside world, we bring all of these into balance, all of Mother Earth and Gaia. That is the greatest way to show honor and respect, by releasing the judgment, being neutral, and in that we can receive and allow all of the energies outside to be balanced naturally, to work together. It is our separation that cause imbalance, is what Spirit is saying. So releasing the separation, releasing the labeling, releasing the preconceived ideas that are running or have run in our mind at a subconscious level. It's about being aware of what's running through our mind, what's running through our thoughts. Observing it, not judging yourself for it. Even if you're judging, just say, oh, I've been doing that. Thank you, Father, for showing me that. Or thank you, self. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, universe, for showing me that. So even that, they don't want you to fall into the trap of self-judging. So it's a time of artistic wonderment, creative wonderment, expressing ourselves in ways that we never knew. And it can just be an expansion of that which we already did create and express. But there's also celebrating. And in that, you celebrate your life, you celebrate Earth, you celebrate and bring balance and harmony to Gaia as you follow your passions, as you allow, as you trust. And in that trust and in those higher frequencies, you are your own protection. You are protected because you're creating the protection through your trust, through your connectedness to your divinity, which is God, God's source. Being channeled through you, expressing, embodying through you, unfiltered. Very beautiful, guys. All right, so if you shared out and want a quickie, let me know. And I will pull one of my new cards, Mystical Wisdom or Conscious Spirit. I love these. These are awesome. They're basic. They're easy to understand. Kim, would you like a card? Shoo. Yes. All right. So I don't even know where I'm streaming. I see it on Facebook, but like nobody is on. All right. So what do we got here, Kim? Leadership. Set your goals. So this is, wow, magnificent, beautiful. It shows how you, oh my God. So the yellow, the solar plexus, the trust, the confidence, the courage, the strength, the light, the love, the joy, the happiness, how it's permeating you. You're being called into that energy at this time. What is it going to bring? Joy, happiness, warmth. The sun is giving life. You are being called as a master teacher into this leadership role, Kim. You might be carrying a torch. I know you work with animals, so maybe you're carrying a torch for a certain path, a certain truth that you hold. It is your passion. You're holding the torch of your passion, wearing this heart amulet, necklace. It's all just showing you in a super powerful stance. As you step in to your passion, you're stepping into your leadership, you're holding master energy, abundance through your own free will. You have acquired the strength, the confidence, the knowledge, the joy. It's just about letting it all flow through you. Look at all the sunflowers. Full bloom you are, Kim. The red hair showing the passion, the wild freedom of your heart. Uninhibited. Shining light on the darker deadness. So these trees right here where the sun is, they don't have any leaves. It's almost like you are bringing life to the trees that have not bore fruit or leaves in a while. You are bringing life to that which was not filled with life in the past. You're, oh my God, and we even have a constellation up here. So maybe being connected to the galactic. Maybe there's a certain star system that you are working with. But you are being helped in beyond. You're working with energies, whether you're aware of it or not, galactic energies beyond. And it could be to do with the Lyran galactics, because they're walking side by side with you, Kim. Side by side. So I'm feeling this line is also representative of the Lyran or Lyran, however you pronounce it, timeline. Passion to teach for animals. You've got it, and you've got what it takes. Don't doubt yourself. You are in full bloom, full confidence, and even if you don't feel like full confidence and strength, you got it. Just keep walking forward with it. You are carrying this torch of passion. You're passionate about teaching for animals. And you're a leader in that field. So this is just affirmation for you. And if you're feeling a little weak or you ever do question a little bit or feeling a little down, they want you to really breathe into that solar plexus. Breathe into, well, the solar plexus and heart space. Breathe into your light. Just bringing focus and awareness. What we focus and bring awareness to, we actually strengthen. We are activating it. So you activate your own light, strength, confidence, wisdom by literally breathing into the solar plexus, and it merges with that heart space. The solar plexus merges with the heart. Very beautiful, Kim. So yep, stepping into leadership. Oh, Lemurian. Okay. All right. Let me just see real quick. Just out of my own curiosity, I'm going to see what the galactic card comes up for you. What race is being affecting you now? Kim. Shoot. Yeah, and that looks like the Lemurian. All right. So what I got kind of flipped out here, it's the pulse of life flipped out. Number 2. So 2 represents balance, harmony, creating new foundations to work and build upon. You get the 2, life, pulse of life, and it's galactic core. And that card was really, really emphasizing galactic energies with this little star system right here. That's kind of random. There's a huge significance to that, I believe. And it's the pulse of life, galactic core. That's a parallel life occurring right now that is most affecting you, supporting you, helping you. And I'm going to read it because these cards are also new. Just curious at what it says here real quick, and then I'll be off. Very interesting, Kim. Very interesting. Galactic core, Kim, is like a great galactic clock. The galaxy's core calibrates the rhythm of the evolution of consciousness through its wave emissions. Ancient civilizations such as Maya were fully connected to it and were able to plot a galactic calendar using this wisdom. All life, including you, can feel the pulse from the core. Look out into the night sky and connect with the dark spot of the Milky Way. Let yourself breathe in this energy, resetting you to the natural pulse of the universe. You cannot rush evolution. This is a card of trust. Let go and allow the universe to work through you. So this card went perfectly with this card, talking about connecting and breathing into the galactic core, the natural universal flow. You are one with it. It's flowing through you as of up here, and it's one of great trust. And the more you trust, the more you flow, the more flowering you create, the more blooming, the more connections you make. So you connect with animals really, really well because you're connected to that universal pulse in which all pulsates, which all breathes, which all is created. Very beautiful. All right. Thank you so much, Kim. That was fun. I love these cards. Dang it. I wish there was more people on because I would like to read them. All right, guys. So if you're ever interested in a personal, you could always inbox me, Ria Barna or Temple of the Sun. All right, guys. Thank you for joining. Now or later, may you all shine with the entirety of all the love and light that you are. Oopsie-dozy. Can't end it.